Hey guys, it's Kenneth, and welcome to part 4 of how I play Skillet song Rebirthing. This violin part was highly requested, and I should put some pictures right here, and of usernames and people who requested this. So thank you guys for those requests, and thanks for watching. So, the introduction, you're going to start out, just for a heads up for you cello players, you guys are playing a low C sharp, and then a quick C sharp, D sharp, and then E, and that's for that introduction, while the violins are playing this part. So yeah, so the cello guys, cello people, C sharp only, and then quickly C sharp, D sharp, and then E. And that part is 2D, meaning everyone is playing, the violins are playing that as well. They're actually playing the D sharp and the E. So the violin parts, you can octave this probably. I actually never play it up the octave, but I am playing it normally if you watch my cover, I play it the C sharp low. So you anchor basically in third position with your first finger is on C sharp, second finger is on D sharp, and then your third finger should be on E. Again, this is third position, so you're going to play C sharp 4 times, and then D sharp 4 times, and then a long E. And then you go down to first position, play the low B, obviously it should be your second finger, 4 times, and then your A 4 times. And then you're going to shift up quickly to third position and play that D sharp and then E. You don't play you don't play that kind of like what I played in my cover quickly. You just play that D sharp E. You can also play that D, obviously in first position, on the D string. I just like it on the G string, everything on the G string, because it's a lot stronger and it's a better tone for my violin. So yeah, and then you just basically repeat that. And then you're into this cool part. And you can play this, I play this in first position and I slide up with my 4th finger at the end. I probably wouldn't recommend that if you're more of a beginner. I would probably start in second position. And that way you just basically stay in one position the whole time. The notes are G sharp, and this is on the A and E strings, G sharp, C sharp, G sharp A, G sharp F sharp, and then another G sharp and the C sharp, and then B and F sharp. That's the first line. The second line starts out exactly the same, G sharp, C sharp, and then G sharp A, G sharp F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and then the only difference is the B and then a C sharp. Right there. So the fingering I'm using, for beginners, I would recommend 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 4 1 1 3 4. Sorry, 3 4, and that's all in second position again. And then the second line fingering would be 1 1 1 2 1 4 1 1 3 4. The way that I play it is in first position. And yeah, you can probably just figure that out. The only difference is in first position, you're just extending from the up to the C sharp, from the B to the C sharp. That is pretty much it. You guys probably know the rhythm and everything because you've listened to the song like a million times, like I have. Right. So for the second verse, there's you know, the violin parts and string parts kind of go in and out, kind of between the songs in, you know, the first verse, second verse. There's one part in the second verse where they play this. Just really quickly, that's B, C sharp, B, C sharp, A, B, A, B, and then G sharp. So A, B, A, B, G sharp, yeah, so like that. The only really hard part in this piece is this part. That part, and I'm not exactly terribly sure of that last run. It's like, it's pretty fast, it goes by pretty fast. So I'm thinking of doing it this way. Just really quickly. But anyway, getting ahead of myself, sorry about that. So, that part, you're going 2D with the guitars, you're playing exact same time as the guitars. Like that. So, the notes are, I'm playing this on the A string, and then it goes down to the D string, and then it goes back to the A and then E, so I'll just play the notes. So, E, and then triplet. This is a triplet of a D sharp, C sharp, and a B. So, one triplet, and then you've got a D sharp, and then a triplet of a C sharp, B, and an A. So that first part should sound like this. Like that, really quickly. Done, and then this part is very fast. It's I think it's 10 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's the maximum. You can also play it with just starting from B, which is a lot easier. But I'll give you the full range of what I think she's playing on the keyboards. It's gonna be a C sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. And it's like this fast. It's very fast. What you could also play is just start on the C sharp and go from the A, C sharp, A, and just go right up the scale. Again, you're an E major or C sharp minor, which is the relative minor of E. So just go from C sharp, and then starting from A, go all the way up the scale into an octave of an A on the E string. So that whole part slowly would sound like this. Dun, dun. And that last A note should start on the last beat of that 4 measure, or that 4 beat measure. So like that. And also you could play it alternate like this. You know, I just didn't play that G sharp. So yeah, that is the hardest part that I know of in the piece. And the bridge, there is this part, that part, and then they split into this. And she's playing, you know, different violin parts there. So that part, and I'm not even sure if the strings are playing this, but it's what the guitars are playing, you know, in that bridge part after the solo. So I'm playing a G sharp on the D string, a D sharp on the A string, 4th finger on the A string, which is an E, and then open A string. And then really quickly, you can probably play this in 3rd position if you want. It's a triplet, or not a triplet. It is F sharp, E, and then D. So that part, or in 3rd position on that last part, up there like that. And then you're gonna play a B, 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 A, G sharp, A, G sharp, E, D. And that sounds like this. Like that. So B, 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 A, G sharp, sorry. There we go. So B, 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 A, G sharp, A, G sharp, E, D. Like that. One more time slowly. A little bit slower. And then the divisi part, I know for sure on one of the part, I'm not really know how to say that. She's playing double stops, which is you're playing two notes at once, but on the keyboard obviously it's a lot easier than to play it on the violin. So I'm sure that one set of the notes, the double stops, is F sharp, E, D sharp, and then E. So after that part, that's where I'm playing F sharp, E, D sharp, E, like that. The other set of the double stops I'm kind of iffy about, but I'm thinking that it's G sharp, A, and then B, and then B. So slowly the double stop will sound like this. See if I can play it. And then D. And that's what I'm guessing she's playing for that. So together, the double stops would be F sharp and G sharp twice, E and then A twice, D sharp and B twice, and E and B twice. So, and that again, this would sound like this. And again, the rhythm is da 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 da. And yeah, that's basically all that I have on my paper. Again, the other parts of the violin, and the string parts kind of flow in and out. They're kind of hard to hear and not very important in my opinion. Yeah, so the only parts are basically what we went over. You got the introduction. And then you get this part, and wherever you want to play it, you can play in the second position. I kind of went over that really quickly, and I think I want to go over that right now. So, and that part, if I'm playing that in second position, I'm using my first finger to bar or go play a fifth on both the A and E strings, and that's basically on the C sharp and G sharp. That's where I anchor my 1. Then I play a 1, 2, 1, 4. That's a G sharp, A, G sharp, F sharp. That 4 is on the A string, by the way. And then you're gonna play that fifth again, and you play a B, which is your third finger, on the E string, and then play the F sharp, which is fourth finger, on the A string. And remember, we are in second position. And then you're gonna play that bar again, that fifth, play it just like you did before, and then instead of playing this, you're gonna play this. So instead of playing 3/4, 3/4 meaning B and F sharp, you're gonna play 3/4 B and C sharp. And that is in the introduction, and I think that's all that I wanted to cover. Again, that triplet part, as that's the hardest part again, just to get left hand clarity. And I didn't get it there. Really quickly. It's a really fast run. You could, again, just play that. Just like that. So, yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy that. Happy practicing. I hope I didn't confuse you. Go ahead and comment below, and I'll try to answer any questions about other parts in rebirthing on the violin or on the string parts that you would like to know. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the requests. Keep them coming. Once I get to the songs and everything and figure them out, and they'll be up shortly. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, God bless you guys.